Alright, hello people. I'm the dude and this is my MF guide, I guess. Someone asked for it, some people saw him ask for it, so they asked for it, and I thought, why not? I meant to do it a while ago, but I kind of forgot for a while, so I'm sorry for that. I just have a terrible memory. Anyways, let's go ahead and get this going. I'm going to do, obviously, Summoner Necro, just like I said in the post. When the guy asked the first time, this is the guy I MF with. Obviously, you can MF with pretty much any class. This is just the one I use. Oh, excuse me. This will be a 900% MF run. Basically, I have 900% MF from items right now. Well, actually, when I have this on, which I will have it on. I'll go over the items in the build and all that stuff later in the video. I'll leave a link. It'll be down here somewhere in case you want to jump to it, in case you're impatient. This particular build is better at named MF runs than it is about area clearing MF runs. So I don't do the pit, I don't do the mausoleum, I don't do maggot slayer, I don't do all that stuff. If you want to do that, make like a sorceress or something like that. Don't use the summon necro for that. It's not what he's good at. Get these minions going. I'm going to start out by doing the regular MF run that I do when I'm actually looking for items. And then after I do that, I'll tell you when I'm done, and then I'll do some other stuff that I don't normally do, just in case someone wants to see it, I guess. So, yeah. Forgot to summon my golem. There we go. Why did I go there? I've got my minions all set. Potions and that stuff. Make sure I've got all that. Okay, so I usually start at the Canyon of the Magi and do Andariel. Obviously, Enigma is amazing for this. Just like I said in my Summoner build video, Enigma is amazing, period, on Necro, because it regroups your minions, so they don't get lost and disappear and all that crap. It's also good for skipping a lot of mobs, which is what I'm doing right now. Did I go too far? In case you're wondering, Duriel's room is always this little rectangular room, so just look for that. Basically, that's what I'm doing right now. Hello, Andariel. I'm going to switch on my Magic Find chest piece. And damage him, and pretty much just sit here and watch. I got to make sure if my Merc has his aura going. I can't see him right now, so it's hard to tell. Although, with how long it's taking to kill this Andariel, he probably doesn't. We'll see in a minute. Nothing good. Okay, where's my Merc? Stop shaking the screen. No, he doesn't have his aura going. Okay. He's trying to make me angry. Let's see. Inventory. That should hopefully fix it. There we go. Now he's got his conviction aura going. Much better. So, Andariel dropped a jack, basically. Even with 900% MF, you're not guaranteed to find stuff. I can do this entire run and find not a single unique, or I can do it and find like 10 uniques. Magic Find, even with a really high percent, is still really random. Next, I do the council members, and I need to switch my Enigma back on. There we go. For this, I like to walk up behind here and teleport into this little corner. It usually works the best. And then I'll keep teleport up just in case. If I start getting hit, I'll jump out. Mainly, it's just the best way to not get hit, because you're behind this pillar. You're inside the room and you don't have to walk in the door, and you're not surrounded right off the bat, so good stuff. Alright, they're not on me, so I'm going to go ahead and switch this on. Looks like there's one left. Okay. I think there's probably some outside. No, they're not outside. Okay, we killed them all then. And they dropped nada, basically. So, then to the Durance of Hate for Mephisto. As you can probably tell, I went ahead and cleared the map just so I know where I'm going, otherwise this would take forever. And I want to get this over with fairly quickly. Hello, Mephisto. Go ahead and switch my chest piece. At least until he dies. Oops. That was the wrong button. Okay, so we dropped a set-plated belt. Is that Saigon's? Yeah, Saigon's. Okay, garbage. So, nothing of note so far. Go ahead and open the super chest or whatever that is called. Nothing. Sometimes it says runes in it, sometimes it doesn't. Go ahead and put my Enigma back on. There's also a couple more chests just lying around here. You can open them too, just to see what they have. Usually if you open a chest, if you're going to find anything, it's going to be a rune or a jewel. Usually it's not a unique. And we'll go ahead and walk out. So next, I like to do Mephisto. He usually drops gems or jewels. Oops. But sometimes, why did I go here? Sometimes he'll drop something good. It's just kind of random. Never do Izual, ever. Especially not with his build. But mainly any MF build, because Izual's usually surrounded by those Gloom Wraith guys. Lost Souls. They have different names. They're basically the white flying ghost guys that shoot lightning. If you don't have resists, which damn near no MF build does, they will kill you. They will tear you to pieces. And assuming you like life, and you actually want to be alive to find, you know, uniques and stuff, just stay away from them. Avoid them like the plague. And the problem with Izual is he's always surrounded by them. We're talking like 99% of the time he's surrounded by those bastards. So they're just not worth it. That's the bottom line. Go ahead and switch out the chest piece before it dies. He didn't drop a jewel, he didn't drop anything. Terrible luck. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my potions back up first. Put Enigma back on. Let's see. No, not there. There we go. A lot of people are going to ask, why don't you do Diablo? Like I said earlier, this is not a clearing build. It's not good at clearing. If you have to clear a lot of stuff to make a boss spawn, you're slowing yourself down. It's not worth the time. It's not worth the effort, basically. So, yeah, if you want to clear, which you have to clear pretty much the entire top part of Chaos Sanctuary to spawn Diablo, use a different build. Use a Sorceress, or something like that. I skip Diablo. Next, we're going to the Frigid Highlands. We want to kill Eldritch up here. Eldritch tends to disproportionately drop a lot of good stuff. Which, now that I've said that, he's probably going to drop complete garbage, but that's just the way it is. Oh, there we go. There we go. Unique. Our first unique. Thank you, Eldritch. I pay him a compliment and he helps me out. Oh, I forgot to put my chest piece on. Oh well. I think this is garbage though, but yeah, at least it's unique. At least it's something. I mean, something has dropped, so... Looks like another one dropped a double axe. That's garbage though. Now we're going to do Shenk. The best way to do Shenk is to teleport past him and into this little corner right here. Well, one of these corners. Either one. It doesn't matter which one. You always want to be in a corner. I mean, 99% of not dying at MF runs is positioning. And Shenk dropped complete garbage. Oh well. Mana potion. There we go. And after Shenk, we're going to do Nihlathak. A lot of people do Pendle Skin, and as you can see, I've already done Nihlathak. I don't have the portal, so I can't go this way. And if you go in from behind, you literally walk down the stairs, the screen loads, and you're right on top of Pendle and his group of undead, and you just die. So it's not worth it. If you have to go behind, don't do it. If you have to come from behind to get to him, don't do it. It's not worth it. We're going to go ahead and do Nihlathak, who usually drops complete garbage. A lot like Andariel. Andariel and Nihlathak usually never drop anything good. Anyways, teleport into the corner, amp damage. I didn't get all of them. There we go. And then just corpse explosion them when they die. That's pretty much it, which they're not dying right now. There we go. Chain reaction of death and destruction. That should be about it, if he's not dead already. Yep, he's dead. He dropped a light plate, which is garbage. I'll go ahead and grab it for the hell of it and show it to you, since it's pretty much the only thing that's dropped. Not getting much loot, but yeah, see? Garbage. Okay, so after Nihlathak, we do Baal. And, oh, crap. Oh, don't die. Okay, whew. Those are the lightning guys I was talking about. Those are probably the Lost Soul versions. I think they're in Act 5. But you want to avoid them like the plague. They will murder you, like I said earlier. They're pretty much the only thing you have to worry about. Just those guys. Mainly because they do so much damage, you're not going to have elemental resists. And their damage pierces your minions and hits you too. Which is not good. These guys can be irritating too if they Iron Maiden. Because your Merc will just hit them and die, which sucks, but whatever. The Oblivion Knights, or Doom Knights. They can be annoying, but they're nowhere near as bad as the Lost Soul guys. Let's see, it looks like I need more, yeah, no, I need more mages. My mages are dying. There we go. And I'm poisoned. There's not many potions here at the moment, which isn't good. Okay, we'll kill this guy already. What are you waiting for? There we go. Let's go ahead and switch on my magic find. And this little group of minis right here before Baal almost never drop anything good. It's just the way it is. Baal, on the other hand, usually drops a lot of good stuff. You could argue that this is clearing right here and it takes a while, which is somewhat true, I guess. But they drop, I don't know, they're all in one place, they drop a lot of potions, and you don't have to worry about running out of mana like you do when you're moving around clearing. And they're just, for the most part, really quick to kill. So, yeah. I do intend to do Baal. It doesn't take anywhere near as much time as it takes to do all of Chaos Sanctuary. So, let's just put it that way. Let's see, healing potion, mana potion. One guy's hiding in the corner over here. There we go. And apparently one's hiding up here as well. Good. Baal is actually the last thing I magic find when I do my own run. Afterwards I'm going to do stuff like the Countess and maybe even Diablo, I don't know. Stuff I don't normally do for various reasons. But yeah, after I finish Baal, this is what I normally run. If you want to copy this build and do MF runs, just end after you do Baal. Everything else isn't worth it for various reasons. On this build. God, I don't need 500 comments about how amazing the pits is, or how amazing the mausoleum is, or whatever. I know they're good, just not for this build. This build is not built for clearing. I know I've said that like 50 times, but it's not. It's not good at it. Sometimes these guys are immune to physical as well, which will completely screw this build. It's a massive pain. Like if Lister is immune to physical and fire, which he's always immune to fire, if he gets physical immunity, it takes forever to kill him. You pretty much just have to rely on the Merc completely. Speaking of which, the Merc's kind of getting trashed here. I know there's a hotkey to give him potions. I never remember what it is. Someone told me in one of the comments. It never stuck in my memory what the hotkey is. So, and I don't have to give him potions often enough to care. Mana potion. There we go. All right, Baal time. I need my teleport for a second, just to get them on him. There we go. Now I need to switch back. He's obviously going to nuke the crap out of me, which is fine, I don't care. You can do that all day, my friend. Doesn't look like all of them are hitting him. Let's see if we can get him to spread out a bit. That's better. He's going down a little bit faster. Sometimes when you teleport, some of your minions will get glitched. If you don't move around enough, some of them will just stand on top of each other and not attack. The easiest way to fix that is either to teleport again and move, or to run around a lot. But at this point, he's stuck in one place, so it's gonna work out anyways. So I don't really care. Goodbye. He dropped a set amulet and a bunch of random crap. That is garbage. So yes, that was the MF run that I usually do. Now I'm going to do a bunch of random crap that I don't usually do. So if you want to copy my normal MF run, ignore the rest of this. The rest of this does not matter. For anyone else who's just curious, I'm going to go and show some of this other stuff. We're going to go to the Black Marsh. I'm going to put my Enigma back on. And we're going to do the Countess. If you want to find runes yourself, the Countess is your best bet. If you're like me and you're not retarded, you just farm up uniques and trade for runes, because runes are infinitely more rare. Which should make all kinds of sense if you have a brain in your head. I mean, the rare runes are much rarer than the rare uniques. So it makes a lot more sense to find uniques and trade for runes than actually try to find runes. But in case anyone wants to find them themselves, this is probably your best bet, the Countess. Because she drops tons and tons of runes. Although I don't think I've ever seen her drop anything I would actually want to keep. I mean, usually it's like, the rarest I see off the Countess is like shale sometimes, stuff like that. So, from what I've read, she can drop damn near any rune. I've just never had any luck with her. Hello, Countess. Amp damage, corpse explosion, everyone dies. She dropped an Eld and an Eld. See what I mean? Ugh. She's guaranteed to drop like 1 or 2 runes. She can drop like 6 at once or some stupid crap, but that never happens. She can also drop good runes, but again, that never happens. So, my advice is ignore the Countess. Just trade for runes like I do. Next, we're going to do Andariel. Andariel does not have max item level, which means she can't drop the best stuff, which means she's a waste of time, basically. But as I said, I'm going to go ahead and show her off anyways. She's really easy to do, and she doesn't take long to get to, which might be justification enough for some people to do her. But like I said, she's just really not, she's not worth any time. Whatever time it takes to get here and kill her, she's not worth it. She's hiding behind the wall over here, and these stupid demon guys are trying to kill me. Get off of me. There we go. Prove me wrong, Andariel. What did you drop? You dropped absolutely nothing. See what I mean? She's not worth it. I have 900% Magic Find right now, and she dropped squat. Nothing. Occasionally she'll drop a unique, but it's always a garbage unique. It's never anyone you want to keep. So she's really not worth the time. Let's see, what else do I want to show off? I could show off Izual, but as I said, those lightning bastards are all around him. It's just not worth it. I'm just going to try to get to him and then die. So, really, it's not worth it. I could also try and show off Pendle, but again, I'm just going to try and get to him and die for it. But whatever, this is the end of the video, so we'll go ahead and die for it. Why not? This way. Where is the other? There it is. Sometimes you'll get extremely lucky and you'll get a teleport off before, but that's really rare. Usually you get owned. I'm gonna go ahead and get some health and some potions and everything. There we go. Get rid of that. Switch that on. Actually, I need the teleport. There's no way I'm gonna survive without the teleport. You'll see why. I'll probably die and I'll have to end the video here, but you'll see. Teleport. Ooh, I got it! Whew! Ah. Very cool. Ah. Alright, as you saw, when I came down the stairs, Pendle and all his little skeleton guys were right here. They're right in front of the stairway. If you don't teleport instantaneously, and I mean instantaneously, you will die. Period. And a lot of the time, you just can't get the teleport off. I mean, even if you're jamming the button as fast as you can, you won't always get the teleport off. You'll die, and you'll have to go either go to a new map, or somehow try and get your body, which is pretty much impossible. So, yeah. And he dropped complete garbage. This is actually a pretty good level boot right here, but it's... yeah, it's garbage. It's not worth it. Most rares aren't. Let's see, what else can I show? I can't even think of anything else. Let's see. Got all those. I got Nilla. I guess I could do Izual. I'll probably get killed for it, though. You can do the sewer guy, too, but he never drops anything good. He's just as bad as Andariel. I forgot what his name is. It's some goofy name. That's pretty much it, other than area clearing. Actually, I'll go ahead and show off the pits, because the pits are actually good. They're just not good for this build. So I'll go ahead and show that. You'll also see how slow I clear, too, and you'll understand what I'm talking about. This build rapes named just fine, and it's a really safe build because you've got so many skeletons around you, you never get hit for the most part, but it doesn't clear fast at all. That's not what it's built for. Anyways, this is the pit. Go to the outer cloister, go out of the monastery, and come to this little area right here, and this is the pit. When you're doing a pit clear, you just kill everything in the pit. That's it. Let me go ahead and put my magic find on. And as you can see, I'm already killing crazy slowly. I mean, if this was a sorceress MF, she'd have probably thrown one frozen orb and they'd all died instantly. Or if she's lightning, she'd have thrown one, you know, whatever, chain lightning, and they'd have died instantly. So, this build is just not good at clearing mobs. It takes way more time than the other builds. Come on. Nothing even half decent so far. Here's our first mini right here. He dropped a rare legend sword, which I can almost guarantee is garbage. Well, it's got decent damage and some lifesteal. Okay, so it's not garbage. It's just not good. It's not worth keeping, let's put it that way. Is that a chest right there? No, that was a dead body. When you're doing clear runs, you also want to open chests. Especially if it's a super chest, which we'll run into in a minute. I didn't even see you there. They dropped absolutely nothing. Another mini over here with a frozen aura thing, whatever the heck it's called. Never remember the name of that aura. Nothing good as of yet. Anything in here can technically drop a good item, even the regular mobs, and all the minis can drop really good items because this is a level 85 area, item level 85. But I don't know. I mean, it's hard to justify it when you can't kill them quickly, when you can't just melt this place. I'd rather be killing named, basically, who have a higher chance to drop good items, and I can just teleport to them and kill them. So that is my justification. I might do a sorceress MF guide where I'll just do area clears. Maybe. I don't know. There we go. There's a unique drop. Cedar bow. That is not a low-level item. Kuko Shak... Ah, okay. Yeah, this bow. This actually used to be a really good bow way back in the day. This was like a couple of steps under Wind Force way back in the day. It has plus to skills. It has every shot you fires an explosive arrow, which means every shot is an area attack. And more importantly, it gives you 100% pierce, which was really nice. Plus it has plus fire damage, ED, stuff like that. It was actually a good bow back in the day. I mean, it's garbage now. I would never use it, but just a little history lesson for the hell of it. You have been blocked, my friend. What is my block rate right now? I'm just curious. It's probably terrible. 49. That's not actually that bad. I have a 50% block rate. With my MF shield on. It's just 100% MF. So, yeah. Pretty good, I guess. Gives me a half a chance to survive a hit. Apparently there's nothing down... Oh, here we go. Nothing worth keeping. Let's go ahead and switch real quick. So if I can get back over here. There we go. And there should be some mobs over here somewhere, right? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. This area down here has the super chest, and it usually has at least 2 minis in it. The bottom level of the pit. There's some champs. Not seeing any minis though. Or I'm blind, one of the two. See if we can get some summons back out since they're dying. There we go. Chipped ruby dropped. A couple of magic items. Nothing useful so far. Yeah, most of my guys are bottlenecked right now. See, my merc's doing nothing. Still nothing overly useful. My merc just chain lightning them. Yeah, no runes, 1 chipped ruby, and no uniques, no rares, no nothing. Let's see what the chest drops. Oh, hello. Quite a few guys left. A couple more magic items, a rare item. Let's see what this is. For the hell of it. Let's see. 2 slots, 60% block rate, some enhanced damage, no plus to skills. Whoa! What the hell just happened? I was reading the item or whatever, and something blew up in my face. Some cold enchanted monsters exploded in my face. Was not expecting that. Not at all what I was expecting. Yeah, this guy over here is rezzing them. Here's the super chest that I was talking about. Which, if it's going to drop anything, it's going to drop runes. Or maybe a jewel or something like that. Yeah, it dropped complete garbage. But anyways, this is a pits run. So now you know what it looks like. If you have an area clearing build, do pit runs. There's no reason not to. As you can see though, it takes me forever to do pit runs. So it's just not worth it. I think I'll go ahead and end on Izual, which I will probably get destroyed doing, but oh well. I can live with that. If I actually kill Izual without dying horribly to all the lightning guys, it will be a miracle. Let's see. I'll try and get as close to him as I can, and aggro as few of them as I can. He should be right in here somewhere. No lightning guys yet. Bunch of other crap though. Let's see. Yeah, stop resummoning me bastards, I hate that crap. Where the hell is he? He should be right here somewhere. I'm just gonna teleport around a bit until I see him. There you are. Okay. Well, I got really lucky with Izual. This isn't par for the course. 9 times out of 10 when you come here, he's gonna be surrounded by those lightning throwing guys and you're just gonna die instantly. I mean instantly. You won't even be able to move. I just got really lucky with the spawns basically, and there aren't any lightning guys, so that's pretty much all I have in there. Well, I'd planned to do something hard that I don't usually do at the end of the video and get killed, but the game won't let me. The game is pulling its punches. Let's see, garbage. Okay, so my items for my MF build. The stats are identical to my summoner build. The skills are identical to my summoner build, except I put more points into Clay Golem than normal. Clay Golem than normal, just because your minions aren't going to be anywhere near as tough as they usually are in a build with actual gear. And the Clay Golem, the more points you put in, the more he slows enemies, which means they do less damage, which means your Merc and your minions die slower. So, basically, the points that I had into Revive and Summon Resists in my other build, I have mainly into Clay Golem now. It'll give you about 20% more slow if you max out Clay Golem. Other than that, just look at my Summoner build, my Summoner build video, use those skills, and use those stats. For the items, obviously, it's a ton of Magic Find stuff. 110% on the helmet, 50% on the amulet, 100% on the shield. This is Enigma. You need Enigma. I said earlier, you need Teleport. You need to be able to get to the named without having to clear everything, because this build isn't good at it. But for Magic Find, I have a Skulder's Ire, which has 122% Magic Find at level 90 whatever I am right now. War Travelers, 50%. The rings have 40%. The belt has 30%. The gloves has 40%. And the sword has 180. These all have 7% Magic Find and some resists on them. Having resists on your small charms is really handy. You're going to need it somewhere. You're going to need some resist. In Hell, I have 30 right now, which is serviceable. It works fine until I run into those lightning bastards, which are the bane of my existence. But other than that, it works just fine. 30 in all resists. Poison will mess you up too if you don't have max resist. You just have to be careful not to get poisoned, or when you do, to back out of the fight. I have just enough of these to fill up the inventory. Get rid of this crap. To fill up the rest of the inventory. This is the +1 to summoner skills, faster hit recovery, large grand whatever charm that I used in my summoner build video. It's the same one. The same Geed's Fortune, the same Hellfire Torch, the same Annihilus. You can get all of these from the Uber versions and the quests and all that crap. You can look that up online. I keep some keys in case I want to open chests. And that's pretty much it for the items. The Merc has the same items that I have in my other build. You can put Magic Find on him, but seeing as he's your... Where is the button? There we go. Seeing as he's your highest damage source, other than Corpse Explosion, it's better to have damage items on him. If he gets a kill with something, you still use your Magic Find to decide what drops. They changed that a long time ago. The only way Magic Find on him helps is if when he gets a kill, it will add his Magic Find to yours when he gets the last hit. But like I said, it's better to have real items on him so he stays alive and he does damage. Because between him and Corpse Explosion, not much of your damage is going to come from anything else, basically. So yeah, that's my Magic Find guide. Too bad I didn't find anything amazing. I mean, that's just the way it works. Even at 900% Magic Find, I might find something useful maybe 1 in 5 runs. And I might find something that I actually would keep maybe 1 in 20 runs, even with max Magic Find. So, that's just the way it works. Anyways, see you guys next time.